Well, just a few weeks ago, the Colorado Summit were in the midst of the first 3-game losing skid in franchise history. Fast forward 1 month, and the Summit have righted the ship and hope to extend a new 3-game winning streak in their matchup against defending league champions, the New York Empire. It's interdivisional competition under the lights here in Golden, Colorado.
It looked like AG was baiting that. Probably not a good idea.
Here's Ryan Osgar. Ty Wynn drawing that matchup here on the opening point. And Jack Williams throws a turnover after his first touch. Cody Spicer steps into the throw that was just behind the mark to Elliot Chartok, and he gets the counterattack. Semrin.
Love this matchup, Babbitt versus Spicer.
Inside flick, sits on the win. Alex Tatum is there. And Colorado breaks first to set the tone against the Empire.
It looked like it had the right shape, but you notice it just kind of falls off the shelf in the thin air of the mountains.
Here's Jay Frood unleashing the backhand. Randolph, the help defender. Connor Olson chasing it down, and John Randolph gets there first.
Wow.
Great closeout, a lot of contact.
Matty Jackson unmarked for a second. Matt Stevens closes in. Here's Goldstein. Over to Atkins. Nethercutt on the doorstep. The scoober over the top. Goldstein's all alone. Colorado stabilizes and ties this game at 2.
Looking so far at the match.
Eventually finds its way over to Ryan Osgar. Osgar shooting deep. Sandy Brown defending against Babbitt, and oh my goodness, Sandy Brown got there. Babbitt threw himself through the air, did what he could, but he's brought amazing energy in all 3 of those. He has firmly implanted himself in the playoff roster conversation. Oh my goodness. Connor Tabor threw a hammer on an absolute rope, and his former college teammate Atkin Arnstein laid out to grab it.
I thought for sure that wasn't being completed until it was.
I don't think I've seen a play like that in the AUDL ever.
Gutsy shot there from the kid they call Tape. And this D-line is in the red zone. Alex Atkins goes over the top to Seth Ferris, and Colorado regains the lead with its second break of the game.
Yeah, and Colorado, like we said, I think they feel, I can't get between their ears, but I think they feel a little disrespect with everybody saying, like, hey, the battle of undefeated's tomorrow. Like, not so fast, all right? We're in the mountains. This is our home stadium. We like to win. And a couple big plays. You can see one thing, they talk.
A tough moment here for Ryan Oscar. I mean, he's fought through this before, but he's just a little bit off on those 2 hucks that have been turnovers.
Inside shot from Yacht to Lithio. Oh my goodness. That was just sitting on a shelf. You could tell AG. Throw to space. Nethercutt runs onto it. Marked by Drost. Cross corner shot to Alex Atkins, and nonetheless, Oliver Chartok will have the disc 15 yards outside the end zone. A throw to space to Osgar gets things started after the stoppage. And this time, Babbitt just goes to the other cone, and he cannot be stopped, folks. Which version of this O-line are we going to see coming along as there's a turnover? Saeed Semrin thought he got a piece of the block, a piece of the disc, and I thought Jonathan Monforti was going to call a foul, but there was no foul called. Cody Spicer picks up and shoots deep right away to Alex Tatum. And folks, after 2 turnovers and 2 timeouts, the Colorado Summit have converted.
Just really great defense downfield. I mean, the way that this Colorado defense plays systematically is so fun to watch. Really great discipline, knowing what they're taking away, not trying to be too aggressive.
Shot over the top to Osgar, and that one is perfect from Oliver Chartok.
Yeah, and that's the shot you have to hit, you know, to beat this team.
Here's Brownlee.
You can tell that Colorado has scouted this team because Marquez Brownlee's getting a thrower call.
Quinn Finer blows up Ben Yacht on the underneath to get the ball back for Colorado. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Hammer to Frood.
This is an interesting timeout call here because the D-line had flow, and if you're just going to get a chuck up, and they won't.
Davis gets the turnover. A hand on the disc. 5 seconds left. Here's Williams. 3 seconds now. Crossfield shot. Wolfpack in the end zone. And who else but Alex Atkins rips down the block to secure Colorado's 1-goal lead going into halftime.
Yeah, he's a beast, and you could see he had a read on that early. He saw it. You could see the 3-step windup, and he goes up over the pack and rips it down. I mean, it's just something he's been doing all year.
Bigger than that to play here. And AlleyCats at the half. Your Summit 7, that other team 6.
Great to see Jay Frood in motion. It's really where he does his best work.
Oh, Finer with a miscommunication there with Jackson. Thought Jackson would go back for the reset, but not the case. And now Finer almost baiting the throw to Tan. And Tan takes off and converts the break. John Randolph wasting no time after that turnover. And just like that, New York has regained the lead. Olsen goes to the turf, centers to Nutt, who scoobers to Atkins. Finer marked by Yacht. Sending Frood to the end zone, chased by Drost. Jay Frood brings it down.
A couple really nice pull plays from Colorado to start the second half. That was absolutely gorgeous. And you kind of knew when Finer caught that he was going to throw. That's his tendency. Is if you see something you like, it's an immediate release. Doesn't even really let the defense get set. And great shot to Frood. And Frood closes out here. Good pressure.
Good. Same thing, big mark, big mark. Oh! That's right. Oh, close right.
Well, I think a lot of times New York at their best wants to maintain possession, but right now they're not getting what feel like easy scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Jeff Babbitt Show continues.
Yeah, really great around backhand there from Atkins. That's one of the things he does that is so difficult for
Goldstein throws into the speedy defense.
He'll put him back in the reset, and here comes John Randolph.
Boy, have fun guarding him in the reset space. You might not have to because he's shooting deep to Yacht. And that's the 3rd assist of the night for John Randolph.
Yacht blowing kisses back at Atkins.
In the championship game in 2019 against New York, when, Brian, you brought home your first professional title. Deep shot going up here to Jack Williams. That ankle looks fine to me, folks.
Yeah, he looked like he wanted to get that one back. You know, things are starting to come into focus here.
Opting to look elsewhere. Tries to send Jay Frood to space, but Benyat anticipated it. He came over the top to get the block. Here's Williams.
Jack had started most of this game in the handler space and is now getting downfield and cutting, which seems to open up a few more options.
Coleman marking him again. You can tell Jack wants some revenge. Working aggressively to split the double team. He knifes through the switch. Looks for his next option. Finds Osgar. Williams gets it back. Osgar now. And a wide open finish there to Oliver Chartok. The New York Empire convert the break. Elliot Chartok communicating with his fakes, finds Williams. Williams shooting to Lithio. Snushka trying to make up ground. John Lithio makes the grab under pressure. Gives the Empire a 3-goal lead once again with 7:20.
I love zone defense in the end zone. And so far, Colorado's doing a great job of just covering.
Holm trying to send Aloro to space, and Aloro with the spectacular grab past a bidding Jay Frood. And Colorado falling behind now as the Empire extend their lead to 4 with just over 5 minutes remaining.
Cosm, Goldstein unable to pull that one in. It did look like he had a good shot at catching that. And then at the other end, the contested catch.
And that is a Callahan as Saeed Sebrin tried to center the disc, but Breton Tan had other ideas.
Yeah, and this is just very concerning. It's just a total lack of focus from Colorado in the fourth quarter when it's winning time.
Of championship weekend before championship weekend. And right now it appears that this group is rising to the challenge as Jeff Babbitt is going to the house and he's clap catching his 5th goal of the game overhead.
5 goals, and it doesn't even really seem like a big game for him. Yeah, it's true. And he's a young, fiery kid. He's just, I feel like his energy is hard to anchor on. Certainly every bit a good enough player.
Finer cross field. Jeff Holm was giving chase, but he must have heard you guys talking. Alex Atkins has another goal.
You heard his foot there. Yeah, you know, it's an interesting P-voice box.
10 seconds left here in this one. The Empire just have to complete one more pass, and Jack Williams reels in that final completion and sends this disc into the crowds for a lucky fan. The New York Empire have now won 25 games in a row. Their last loss, the 2021 championship game at the hands of the formerly Raleigh, now Carolina Flyers, who have their own big game this weekend against the Atlanta Hustle. But New York emerging victorious in the first of 2 grueling West Division road games here this weekend.